ain't know I've been recording this whole time.
Stop it.
This is good content.
This is great content.
Is that what she said? What did she say when you started crying?
I was like, I love you. This, that, and third. I told her, because I had every intention on finessing her. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically just using her for cheeks. Type shit. But then it's like, whole time.
Charming.
I actually fuck with her.
That's what.
This fan himself, B Mickey, aka B Mac the Dirty Bird. What's going on, player? Oh, whoa. He jumped out the window. Was that window open or closed before you jumped out of it? Jesus. I've never seen you act like this before.
Division trash, mark my words. We the cream with a proverbial crop.
Okay, well, let's start with football then. It finally happened. Big Aaron, he's a Jet now. The Jets have finally did something relevant in our lifetimes. It finally happened, the trade. He's finally a Jet. How do you feel about Aaron Rodgers?
I've never been an Aaron Rodgers fan. Jets ain't about to do shit. I feel like they're gonna do better than the Packers. So that's a dub.
The Jets are gonna do better than the Packers. I mean, if you got faith in Jordan Love, you know what I'm saying, outside of Valentine's Day, you know, I guess you could roll with that. You know what I'm saying? He said, I don't.
I don't, bro.
All right, well,
the team, bro, like they were only succeeding because of Aaron Rodgers, but they didn't put anything. I'm like, I don't get them. Like, if you couldn't put anything around your generational quarterback, like, what makes you think that this nigga Jordan Love is going to succeed?
I mean, hey, this is the age of the mobile quarterbacks. Let's just get a big, strong, fast quarterback. We'll figure out the arm problems later.
And just keep drafting linebackers in the first round every year. All right. Don't sign no free agents. Like, come on.
But the thing is about a trash franchise is they're gonna not basically they're gonna fail upwards because they're gonna build around the players that they really don't need. Like, say, like a trash franchise, we need a quarterback. Fuck it, we're gonna let's go get a linebacker, like you said. We need a running back. Oh, fuck it, we're gonna get a cornerback. And by the end of it, we have a bunch of players on the squad, and all we need is one more piece. And guess what? We have prominence. Yes, now we have prominence. We built the whole team. We built the whole team, and all we needed was that piece, and we got it. It wasn't Zach. It wasn't Zach, okay? It wasn't Zach Wilson. We tried it. I'm sorry.
No.
I mean, he tried. You know what I'm saying?
Did he?
Hey. Yeah, he did. Yeah. I mean, some people you can only listen. Maybe you can only put forth as much effort as you got in your body. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me get in my chair right quick. Welcome to the show, my man. With the go on a day, champ.
What up? We in this show. It's a Spiderverse holiday. We made it.
Hey.
Hold on. Let me go ahead and talk right quick. I gotta set up my chair.
He's setting up. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go get a dab ready.
We'll talk. We got him. I got my dabs right here. We live. Matter of fact, go ahead. We gotta filibuster a little bit, so you got some time, Jizzle. So
it's on mute. What'd you say?
I said you got some time, so we go ahead and filibuster. So Aaron Rodgers is a Jet. I gotta look at their schedule to see where they at with it. because I want to see, bro. Are we getting Jets in prime time now?
We should. I believe so. Yeah.
That is crazy. I gotta see the odds on the Jet season. I need to see the sports book.
I mean, they play in the AFC East, so I mean, that's 6 tough ass games right there.
Bro, I'm gonna give the Five Squad audience a confession because I love y'all.
Game 1, bro. Game 1 is prime time.
Game 1?
Week 1, Bills Jets prime time.
My confession is I never understood AFC and NFC. I only know East and West. So I never know the divisions when they be like Southeast, Southwest. Well, okay, I got it. You go.
Yeah, bro.
A little different. But
Week 4, Chiefs Jets prime time. Chargers Jets prime time. That's 3. Jets Raiders prime time. That's 4. Oh yeah, they got.
What do you think is going to win the DeAndre Hopkins sweepstakes?
Oh, that's a good ass question. Yeah, as soon as he got
they're linking him up with Kansas City and Baltimore. So
yeah, that's
either way.
I would love for him to go to Baltimore, to be honest.
Say Flowers, Odell.
Deshaun Watson, the creep, is talking about he's trying to get him to come to Cleveland. That's an option.
Hey, that's a funny thing. That's a funny thing about sports. Here's how the cancel work, right? It'd be like, all right, you did some fucked up shit. All right, you're a piece of shit. You're out of this organization. But there's always another organization. There's always another organization that you can just go to, right?
Yeah.
So if you're good, you know, that's crazy, dog. At Deshaun Watson, Ime Udoka, who just got another team. The Rockets. I mean, I kind of wished he like held out a little bit, CJ, so he could have coached a good team instead of the Rockets. Because, bruh, he had.
Look, we up and
bruh. Don't do this. Because
I won't.
if you do Rockets, okay, because y'all had a little bit of prominence. Well, okay. I'm kind of a Rockets fan because T-Mac, but y'all had a little bit of relevance when James Harden was there and Trevor Ariza was there and Clint Capella was there. That's when the Rockets was, you know what I'm saying?
Our time has passed.
All right.
We had a bunch of 20-year-olds.
A bunch of 20-year-olds, yes. Jalen Green, Kevin Porter Jr., Jabari Smith, could have had Wemby, you know. I need to find a Spurs fan. I need to talk to them how they feel about getting Wemby because they got like Jesus on their team now. You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly.
All right, Jizzle, where you at? It's time.
I've been summoned for Spiderman.
Almighty Buffco Bobby. This is the main event. Every spoiler alert. Now,
spoilers.
Let's set some ground rules. Okay? Because we'll be like, okay, we gotta wait to let everybody else watch it. I feel like if you really cared about it, you would have watched it the first day. You know what I'm saying? So this is your warning.
Oh yeah, Saturday. This pod ain't gonna be able to it's over. Yeah, we got all spoilers.
Full spoiler alerts. This is your warning. CJ blow smoke in their face, so this could be their warning. Full spoiler alert.
All right. Like 30 seconds. And I can take you up on that.
All right, let me start with my dissertation on Spider-Man. Okay. First off, theater experience. Now, I think theater experience, that's your spoiler warning right there. He just blew smoke in your face. But the theater experience is important for the whole bouquet that is a movie to me, right? And the theater can make you like a movie more, hate a movie more, hate a movie less, like a movie more. You know what I'm saying? So a little bit of etiquette, right? First off, no talking in the movie theater, bro. It's a cardinal sin. It's very mundane, elementary. But if you gotta explain shit to people whilst the movie is playing, do that on your own time, on your own podcast.
I would like to jump in on this because I absolutely despise people who talk during movies. I mean, a little comment here or there is cool. You brought people, a little comment here, a little nudge there, but like, hey, bro, if you're having a whole conversation, get the fuck out. Like, go watch this at home. You know what I'm saying? We got Disney Plus. If you want to wrap the whole movie, or like Cook just said, if somebody got that many questions, you don't need to be in this movie with me. We need to be watching some casual shit. If it's a movie date, we talking before the movie and we talking after the movie. But we not. You
need to watch some YouTube video breakdowns like strenuously and just do that before we.
I've had dates try to do this where it's like, look, man, we're gonna have dinner before the movie where we can talk, but don't talk to me during a movie that I care about. If we just going to see some casual rom-com or something, that's different. But if, we're going to something that I actually care about, nah, bro, I'm going to be ignoring you. I love movies.
Like the whole time, really, because at this point, we're movie critics. And I swear to God, as soon as the movie started, I didn't say anything to CJ. We didn't look at each other. We were glued. We were just glued collecting data, being very cynical about it.
It helps that the movie is fucking fantastic. That helps.
Yes.
It would.
Yes. Next thing, babies. Get that goddamn baby. Get that baby up out of here.
All right, I got another mini rant. As someone with a child, I have never taken Olivia to a fucking movie because her 7-year-old attention span is not going to be there. So imagine a baby. Why are you bringing a baby to Spiderverse, bro? This baby ain't gonna remember that movie. You better get a babysitter if you go on have date night. Hey, bro, I hear a crying baby about 40 minutes in the movie. Like, first of all, well behave, baby, because I know it was in there for most of the movie, but still, you wild for bringing a baby in the whole ass movie.
So let me ask y'all this: as parents, how do you gauge whether or not you can bring your child to the movie theater? Does it have to be completely their movie you're going to go see, or you go see like an MCU movie?
Look, I'm gonna keep it real. Shoot, my child don't have the attention span for that. We Disney Plus all day for movies, bro. So she could take breaks, get snacks. We could take a play break. She's just not gonna want to be confined in the theater for that long. My child has too much energy.
Mine don't either, but he won't start talking like all loud and disrespectful and shit.
She won't, but she'll get jittery. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, like they
turning over and shit. Yeah.
I could imagine having to bring a child to the movie theater. He just escapes throughout the movies and you got to chase him and stuff. That's insane. That scenario is insane to me. All right. Other movie theater etiquette. Wash your ass. Wash your ass. We are in a confined space with you, bro.
Close to people. You not to be washing.
You are in a confined. We are strangers. I don't need to know you by your smell. I don't need to use odor sleuth. If we take it back to Gen 2 Pokemon, you know what I'm saying? I identified this Pokemon with odor sleuth because you smell like you bathed in assholes. Yes, it was horrible. All right, now got the etiquette out the way. The movie right now, presently, I will give this movie a 9.8 out of 10, a 98% out of 100. There are no gripes really that I have in this movie that I can even muster up. You can see the budget in the animation style was damn near human-like at this point. Like it was crazy, and they had different animation styles for different Spider-Man characters and different universes, which was dope. They did the thing again, not Tom Holland, that nigga didn't show up, but you know, Amazing Spider-Man showed up. Showed up.
Froze.
Yeah, he froze.
I'm frozen.
Like the fucking, what was it? Amazing Spider-Man from our childhood. What was it? 95 to like 2004 that we were watching. That Jones showed up. It
We'll be
was
here
crazy.
for like an hour and a half if you try to pick every Spider-Man that was in that movie because they went.
No, I was just the ones that I put out that was like, oh my god, I can't believe this nigga's here. Lego Spider-Man, like,
Yeah, that was funny. I laughed out loud at Lego Spider-Man.
All right, you guys go. I could just gush all day, basically, you know.
Wants to go first? You can go first, B-Mac.
Oh yeah, fantastic. 9 out of 10. Yeah, I spent a lot of time trying to spot all the different Spider-Mans. Spider-Man Unlimited was in there.
Yeah, Unlimited.
I wasn't expecting Ben Riley to get as much screen time as he got. That was cool.
Yeah.
And for him to gush over his well-defined musculature, which I've always wondered why his suit was like that. But yeah,
I kind of wanted to see him do something, not to cut you off, but I didn't think he did anything that movie.
He didn't.
You know
He was just, yeah, I'm like, I don't think that your casual fan really knows too much about him, but yeah, they gave him yeah, I didn't get what he was there for, but it was cool.
He was played by Andy Samberg too.
Yeah.
By the way.
Oh, we got a good representation for all of our Spider-Men and women. That was fire. Well, a bunch of white niggas just running around. Yeah, that was neat.
Nah, this film was fire, man. I think I gotta give it a 10. I know that's might be a hot take, but my only complaint by the end of the movie was that the movie ended. And I couldn't think of anything else that I disliked about the movie other than it ended. And there was like a point about 2 hours in where I was like, shit, this movie's gonna end because it's a part 2 of a part 3, god damn it. So like that's all I was thinking. If that's the only criticism I have after like 48 hours of seeing a movie, it's a 10. I couldn't even nitpick it. I loved it. I had a terrible week. That was probably the best 2 hours of my entire week to that point.
All right. So Jizzle, let me ask you, because you're the comics expert. What comic deep dives or references did you peep in this movie? Because I feel like this was chock full of them if you was like
Lord
super
Jesus,
into Spider-Man lore.
I didn't take notes before the spot, but there's a lot. Like you said, you mentioned a bunch of stuff. There's so many deep dives. We got a Donald Glover Prowler. We got the original voice actor from the Spectacular Spider-Man, a super fantastic show. If anyone hasn't seen it, it's one of the best Spider-Man shows ever. And they canceled it for some corporate fuckery. But, you know, just giving the justice. PS4, we got Yuri Lowenthal's voice for the PS5s, you know, PS4 Spider-Man. We got deep cuts. We got kind of like the Master Weaver from the Web of Life and Destiny, which is like the go home machine, even though they simplified the whole Spider-Verse. They left out all the psychic vampires and kind of kept it simpler. But yeah, we got an endless Spider-Man. It's just a love letter to Spider-Man fans. Like this movie shows that it understands Spider-Man with the whole canon events and, you know, the death of captains, and it's meta. It understands Spider-Man. It is paving a way for Miles to be the Spider-Man of the next generation. Like our kids are going to be like Peter Parker, that lame old white guy, like who was just always miserable. And like, they're just like, yeah, like Miles is going to be the defining Spider-Man of this generation with these movies, I feel like.
So let me ask you guys this. Let's dive into the plot a little bit, because the basis of the conflict was this event has to happen. Your father has to die. So let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think there is a way he can keep his father alive and not screw up a universe?
Maybe, but that's an interesting question for the third movie. It's like in Doctor Who, similar to like the fixed points in time type of thing, where certain things have to happen for the universe to continue on the way it needs to go. So it might be just one of those where he can't avoid it, which will be interesting. But like I said, they set us in an interesting place. You know, at the end of the movie, we got secondary villains. We got the Spot getting way more powerful. So a lot going on, man.
So, next, let's just get to it. Spider-Punk and Gwen, they were definitely getting it on right under Miles's nose. I mean, it's kind of fucked up, Miles, but you had to get your heart broken at some point, bro. He's the cool guy. He's swaggy.
It was a great character, man. I've liked Spider-Punk from the comics for obvious reasons. I play guitar. I'm into punk. I'm into Spider-Man. Spider-Punk was a natural. They got me. But I'm also a big fan of Spider-Gwen. And like my main thing I'll say for this review is like, to the people who complained that this movie didn't have like a start and an end, like a narrative, it did, because this was Gwen's movie. And it started with Gwen, it started with her narration, and this is about Gwen assembling the Spider team to help save Miles and his dad. So like, yeah, so people who missed that, for the first 15 minutes of the movie were all about Gwen. The emotional, payoff with her dad was about Gwen. Like most of this movie really centered around Gwen's development. I'm a big fan of Spider-Woman, Ghost Spider, Spider-Gwen, whatever you want to call her. Still one of the dopest Spider costumes too. I love the hood.
Yeah. There is some concept art that I've seen for Miles's suit before they went with this one. It kind of looked like this one too, like with a hood and shit. Even I saw a suit on the Spider-Man, the Miles Morales game. He has like a 2099 suit. He has a hood, and Spider-Man 2099's like, what do you call it? Like
little talons
or whatever. Yeah, it looked like that. 2099. Jesus Christ, that guy's cool, isn't he?
Yeah, man. They got it right. That's pretty much Miguel. He's an edgier, darker Spider-Man, kind of just from a dystopian future, feels the more of the weight of the responsibility of things. It's cool. Like I said, I think they really did. Besides Ben Reilly, as you guys said, he was more of a joke in the movie, but they, a lot of characters are used as jokes, so I don't feel like it's anything too egregious to the Ben Reilly fans who are butthurt, but
no.
I kind of wanted to see him do something. I mean, I remember Ben Reilly from the the 90s, the 90s cartoon jump that we had during our childhood. That jump, like he was in that jump, during the Spider Wars and shit. Yeah. What else? What else can we say about this movie? It's The Spot. Let's talk about The Spot. OP villain of the week.
Yeah, turn a joke villain and
Jesus.
wrote a great story. That's what great writing can do.
Jesus, Jason.
And it gives Miles like an arch enemy that he doesn't really have other than the Prowler in the comics.
All right.
Oh, speaking of the Prowler. Nega Miles.
Nega Miles.
In this universe, in his 42, let's call it the 42 universe, there is no Spider-Man, so that Miles became the Prowler, and that's like the big climax at the end. I'm cool with that. I mean, maybe he link up with the Spot, they team up because he gonna need some help.
Yeah, every hero in Marvel needs to fight a dark mirror of themselves at some point.
Of course.
So let's get that trope over with. Miles versus Evil Miles. And he should be able to wash Evil Miles too. Like, bro. Go snap his neck, bro. Get up out of here.
Snap his neck, electrocute him. He can electrocute people.
Yeah. These are two humans holding you captive, sir. Get up out of there, man.
Just get that whole universe 10 minutes and then we get back to business.
Right, the Evil Miles, I see him linking up with the Spot and like they do stuff like that. Cause that's a character that's gonna be dope, dog. Yeah, okay. A question that I asked CJ yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, but while we were watching it, I was like, would you, if you were a superhero, would you kill somebody to maintain your secret identity?
Of course. Easily.
I mean, maybe. I tried to take the high road, but I was like, I don't know, man. Depends on the circumstance. Who is that person?
Just
If
walk
it's
me
like,
through it.
You know
Walk me
what?
through it.
It
if it was
depends on
like,
who the person
yeah,
is
if it was
and
like
what
Ted
kind of.
Cruz or somebody, and it's just like, we don't need you. Like we, but just a
All
random
right.
person, man. I can't ice a
Yeah,
random
just like some
person.
nigga down the street, like he can't really do much with my secret identity. So it's like
You
whatever.
tell people.
Ah,
I don't know, man. I don't know if
He
it's
can
worth
smoke
fighting.
you out.
I just thought
Okay.
they just reminded me of some of the great comedy in this movie as Miles is going to change and he drops his zipper and somebody's just down there walking the dog and he's like, damn.
That's when I asked you
Yeah.
that. I was like,
Yeah.
bruh, he kind of knows who you are now. You probably got to like snatch his neck. Like, you probably got to do something to him. He just knows who you are, bruh. Like, oh yeah.
It's New York City, man. It could be anybody in a Spider-Man costume dropping their trousers, bro. It's New York. You see anything in New York, man. He in Brooklyn, man. You gotta remember that.
Yes, he is. All right. So what else about this movie could we talk about? We talked about the villain. We talked about
Soundtrack.
the various Spider-Man soundtrack. Boom.
10 out of 10.
Let's
Metro
talk about the
Boomin.
yeah,
soundtrack.
fantastic.
We got
Yeah.
Nas on this bitch, bro. Got a fucking song called Nas Morales. It's over. That's a 10 out of 10. You got Nas, you got Lil Wayne on this round. It's over, bro.
Oh yeah.
Annihilate is a bop. That Joan is fire.
Yeah, I need to
got
download that soundtrack.
Yeah. I'm gonna listen to that shit all day. Literally. It's fire. Metro Boomin. We need more black soundtracks like this where hip hop is well represented. Like good hip hop, all spectrums of hip hop to introduce hip hop to people who would normally not fuck with it. That is comic nerds, those really pasty white, they just weren't exposed to it. Not that they wouldn't fuck with it, but just they ain't coming from neighborhoods that's bumping that. So again, that's why these movies are so great. They bridge animation, they bridge culture, they bridge, just comic book nerdery and all of those things in a perfect way. It's a 10 out of 10, dog.
Yeah. 10 out of 10. So how do y'all feel about Amy Pascal revealing that we're getting some live action Miles?
That's inevitable. It's too popular.
So
you got
saw
a hit video game and you got 2 hit movies. It's only a matter of time.
And then you already introduced Uncle Aaron. So I mean, it was,
yeah, he's a canon in the MCU. He's been mentioned by name. So it's only a matter of time. Too popular of a character to leave out. Amy Pascal likes money, I'm sure.
So where do we go, fellas? Like the next movie and then on with the Spider-Man stuff, because Sony kind of has a chokehold on the Spider-Man franchise, and I don't see them like leaving that cash cow alone anytime soon.
Yeah, I heard they were talking about a Spider-Woman movie. So they got all these spider people they could spin off, all these universes. They could do a Lego Spider-Man. They could do it. They could do whatever they want. Like it's infinite possibilities now.
I'm just scared of anything that they do that isn't animated because their track record is.
Yeah.
I ain't watching no more Venoms or Morbiuses. You wild.
Like, what's the Bad Bunny, John? Like, I don't care.
El Muerte.
That still get made?
Yes. El Muerte. You want to do wrestling on your ass? Yay. And what was I about to say?
Like, what are their live action teams missing? Like that they clearly have.
They
with
do
the
math.
animated
They gotta
film.
do math.
Yeah, but the animated would just be so good. Storytelling, characters, all of that. But then the
niggas do math.
Fucking Morbius.
All right, we got anything last for me? I'm gonna have to skate in a little bit. I got some work calling.
All right.
Any final rundown?
Yeah.
They got a year or date for the third one.
March.
Next year. Yeah, next March.
Yeah.
So not too long of a wait.
That ain't too bad. Yeah, that ain't bad.
Yeah.
It's less than an Endgame Infinity War.
Yeah, that's not too bad of a wait, especially for the quality. It's almost like we were talking about Attack on Titan the other day. Like if it's good enough, I'll wait. Like I was mad about the Attack on Titan wait till they dropped that episode, and I was like, all right, you've earned 6 more months of goodwill. This is fire. You guys did this, and so I'm willing to wait if it's going to give us better quality, and it's not going to burn out the people that are creating it. I like animators. I like the staff. And I would like to not see them get burnt to toast just to get these things out for a corporate deadline. Make it good. I love it to see a passion project that you can feel the passion in the project. And this is one of the very few things in the corporate scope of things where I felt that, where you can feel the love. These people love Spider-Man, they love Miles, they love animation, they love what they're doing. Whoever is working on this really gave a fuck. And they like more than just the check. And you could feel that.
Yeah. That was dope, man. And on that note and those beautiful words, thank you for joining us on a new episode of Orange. We'll be back because we gotta watch Transformers, and then we don't make that face, CJ. Don't make that face. We gotta watch Transformers. Then we gotta watch The Flash, and then we watch Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle's coming out.
That actually looks good. I'm down for that. Actually,
Blue Beetle's coming out, folks.
Yeah, I'm super down for that.
Thank you for joining us. Tell someone you love them, gang. Subscribe everywhere.
Felt that, where you can feel the love. These people love Spider-Man, they love Miles, they love animation, they love what they're doing. Whoever is working on this really gave a fuck. And they like more than just the check. And you can feel that.
Yeah. That was dope, man. And on that note and those beautiful words, thank you for joining us on a new episode of Orange. We'll be back because we gotta watch Transformers, and then we don't make that face, CJ. Don't make that face. We gotta watch Transformers. Then we gotta watch The Flash, and then we watch Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle's coming out.
That actually looks good. I'm down for that. Actually.
Blue Beetle's coming out, folks.
Yeah, I'm super down for that.
Thank you for joining us. Tell someone you love them, gang. Subscribe everywhere.